All right, we're going to set up the governor for your HOBBYWING ESC. This is assuming that you've already set up your throttle calibration and that you've already set up your flybarless unit beforehand. When you're setting this up, you're going to need a program box. You're going to want to make sure it's connected beforehand before you plug anything in. You will not need your radio or anything at this point. You'll only need the ESC and your main flight pack. So connect up your main flight pack. Your HOBBYWING program box will show the program box that it's powered up. You're going to push OK. It's going to connect with the ESC. It's going to show your latest firmware, and then it's going to scroll through all of your items. So you can scroll through everything that you need to adjust on your HOBBYWING. For the governor parameter, we're going to set which governor type we would like, which is in the beginning. You have flight mode 4, which is store, which is where I was flying on. You have fixed wing, airplane mode, which is just complete, just free control to the entire ESC, no governor. You have heli linear mode, which is no governor, but all the heli functions. You have heli elf mode, or governor genius, which is a calibration is required every time. You have to set up your governor every time you operate your ESC. So if you're going to use a different cell count or change anything every time, you want to use that governor. And then you have the governor store mode. You'll want to select the governor store mode, save it, and then you're ready to go. So now we will calibrate the actual governor using throttle curves similar to this. What you're trying to achieve is a 50% sample of what your ESC and motor are going to be paired at. So this is a crude drawing of how I would run my throttle curve if I'm going to set up the governor for someone. If you're going to do it with blades on, you're going to want to make sure that you have a zero pitch curve for your pitch. You don't want a loaded drivetrain during this setup. So in my radio, I have set up the throttle curve to be similar to this. That way that we know we're going to be at 50% and we can leave it there, and we'll set it up at about 15 seconds of spooling. So we'll go now and show you the spooling. Now that your HOBBYWING ESC is set up, you're ready to do the spool up procedure. Just plug in your ESC, and the first signal that you're going to see, or the first thing that you're going to want to do, is go to 50% like we talked about. All right, the helicopter's ready. Now we're just going to spool up for 15 seconds.
Machines like this, it's always great to keep yourself behind a full-painted canopy. All right, guys, we've got a bunch of volunteers that are up here setting up some chairs.
And that's all you need to do. Now set up your throttle curves and everything like you normally would for any other governor. Flat curve with a percentage, and fly and enjoy.